Oh, sorry. Sorry.
We're only sorry.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be running in the halls. I could report you.
You know, we're just really eager to get to class.
That's right.
Okay, quit that.
Come on, Paul. Let's get to that class.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
What?
What are you looking at?
God, what is that?
Come on.
Hey!
Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Attention! Turn. Downstage. Shoes. Flats. Socks. Solid color. Pants. Dark color dress. Skirt. Black. 1 inch above the knee. No more, no less. Shirt. White button down. With ties in the correct position. I saw that. With green. What color green? What color green? Hunter green. Hunter green? What? Blazer. Or? Sweater. Or? Cardigan. And? Shirts tucked in, socks pulled up, blazers clean, ties straight, no hats, no rips, no tears, no accessories, no individuality of any kind. Thieves high, standing tall and proud. Our banners raised up to the sky by passing every cloud. Thieves high, the mighty green and gray. Our voices one united cry, our teams will win the day. Thieves high, touch the sky, thieves high, go thieves. Did you hear? Did you hear? I heard it was a dare.
I heard they lost the bet.
Did you hear? Did you hear?
I don't believe it.
They didn't. They did. They went to the mall over lunch.
Why didn't I know?
Why didn't I go?
Did you hear? Did you hear?
How long before Cro-Magnon notices?
If he notices.
Oh, he'll notice.
He notices everything.
And what he doesn't notice, he gets told.
He's got spies everywhere.
Who would take Cro-Magnon's side?
Who would take Cro-Magnon's side? Who would talk for glory's stride? Who would not let something slide? Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Who would take Cro-Magnon's side? Who would talk for glory's stride? Who would not let something slide?
Paul and Elliot are in big trouble.
Attention, attention. Could I have your attention, please, for the following announcements? The after-school debate club meeting scheduled for tonight has been canceled. The senior boys basketball team will be practicing in the North Gym from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Boys, I've noticed that your uniforms have become very unkempt of late. This is not how a winning team presents itself. When you play at another school, you are not just representing yourselves.
You represent thieves high.
Please see to it that you remedy this situation before your next game. And finally, Would Elliot and Paul Rex report to the principal's office immediately? Elliot and Paul Rex, report to the office. Thank you. That is all.
Caught.
Trapped. Doomed.
They're in for it now. You see, I knew it.
It's hardly been a half hour.
Caught. Trapped. Doomed.
I heard Eunice saw them in the parking lot.
Serves him right for getting caught. I wouldn't get caught.
Would you do it?
Who, me? Would you do it?
I don't know.
Would
Do
you?
it? Would you?
No way.
No way.
No way. Cro-Magnon gives me the creeps. Caught. Trapped. Doomed.
What's going to happen to them?
A slap on the wrist.
Elliot's never in trouble.
Paul's in there all the time.
Not for a while, though. It's only an earring, right?
A teeny tiny stud.
Cro-Magnon itches for any little thing.
Your collar's crooked.
Your socks are uneven.
Your hair's too long.
Your hair is too short.
You're breathing too loud.
Cro-Magnon itches for any little thing. He's out for blood.
Is my collar straight?
Are my socks even? Is my hair too short?
Am I breathing too loud?
Dr. Creon, our principal, a dedication. Dr. Creon leads our school, he has the right of way. It feels just like an army camp, death before disobey. He's very strict and by the book, he won't sway left or right. You break the rules, you play the fool, you're out without a fight. Dr. Creon, where's the harm in our self-expression? Dr. Creon, you should know we have a small confession. Robots we do not want to be, what we really want is to be free. Cro-Magnon!
Are you sweating then?
No, sir, Dr. Green, sir.
Good.
It's not that we would wish him harm or cause him any pain, but we would feel much better if he was declared insane.
Every year around this time, we begin gathering canned goods for our local food bank. As your student council president, I implore you, no, not implore, no one will know what I'm talking about. I ask you, I beg you, no, not begging, I urge you, yeah, that's better. As your student council president, I urge you.
Hi, Agatha.
Oh, hello you two.
How are you today?
Fine, thanks. Sorry I can't talk much. I have to get this ready for last period.
Agatha. Oh, Agatha. Oh, Agatha.
What?
Aren't you ashamed?
Aren't you appalled?
The situation's clearly chaos. Disorder and disarray. Confusion's just around the corner. Mayhem's not far away.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know?
Know what?
Didn't you hear?
Hear what?
Didn't you hear what your brothers did?
Nope.
I can't believe it.
It's all over school.
Did you hear?
Believe it or not, I don't spend my time having conversations with or about my brothers.
You should.
Why? So I can hear the ins and outs of jockstrap itch? No thanks. Look, I'll see you guys later.
They're gonna get it.
They're in big trouble.
What are you talking about?
They're in Dr. Creon's office right now.
At this very moment.
Paul's in trouble again? Oh no.
Not just Paul, both of them.
Paul and Elliot.
What did they do?
Don't be upset, but
They've gone and pierced their ears.
What? They pierced their ears? I thought you said they were gonna run over a kindergarten teacher or something. Pierce their ears. What'd they go and do that for?
darned if we know.
What a stupid thing to do. I can't believe it.
I heard it was a dare.
I heard they lost a bet.
Well, so what? It's just an earring. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Haven't you read the robot?
Of course I have, but
Dr. Creon's out
For blood.
yeah, but it's just an earring.
Get real,
Give
Agatha.
up. You know.
just as well as we do
about how Dr. Creon feels about rules
around here, especially when it comes to our uniform.
Yes, but it's just an earring.
Big or small, it doesn't matter. Of all people, you should know that.
Of course I do, but
they broke the rules.
They're gonna get it.
They're in big trouble.
Big trouble.
this is ridiculous. The whole lot of you are blowing this way out of proportion. Dr. Creon knows the difference between wearing an earring and running over a kindergarten teacher. You'll see.
See you later.
Catch you later, alligator.
Boys will not wear any jewelry of any kind, including earrings. Girls may wear studs if they so choose. They may not wear rings of any sort, bracelets of any sort, or necklaces of any sort. A watch may be worn if it is worn under the cuff of the shirt. No sports watches, plastic neon flashing light watches. No watches that make noise, that speak the time, that look like anything other than a watch. There is to be nothing garish or gaudy that overshadows the importance of the uniform. No deviation from the uniform is allowed. Students who choose to deviate from the uniform will face certain punishment and possible expulsion.
Possible expulsion. 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 Black shoes, plain socks, black pants, black skirt, white shirt, green tie, sweater, cardigan, black shoes, plain socks, black pants, black shirt, white shirt, green tie, sweater, cardigan, black shoes, plain socks, black pants, black skirt, white shirt, green tie, sweater, cardigan, black shoes, plain socks, black shirt, white pants, green socks. Dang it!
Attention, attention. Could I have your attention, please, for the following announcements? We have had an incident here at Thebes High, an infringement on the infrastructure of the school. This cannot be and will not be allowed. Rules must be followed. All rules. If anyone is having similar thoughts, be warned. You break the rules, you play the fool, and you will be dealt with swiftly and severely. I repeat, swiftly and severely. That is all.
Swiftly and severely. That is all.
What do you mean expelled?
I mean expelled.
Over an earring? It's not even that big. I can hardly see it.
Big enough for Cro-Magnon?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, why don't you go tell him that? I'm sure he'd love to hear your opinion.
Why'd you go and do it in the first place? I mean,
I don't know.
come on, you have to have some idea. No one dragged you to the mall and forced.
I don't know, okay?
Okay. I just think it's stupid that you're both getting expelled over an earring.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, why?
Don't you know?
No, what? Why does everyone in this school think I know everything that goes around here? Go on, tell me.
We're not both getting expelled.
That's great. No, it isn't. Why isn't that great?
Well. This is a sad day indeed, isn't it, boys?
Yes, sir, Dr. Creon, sir.
Paul, when was the last time you were in my office?
3 months ago, Dr. Creon, sir.
3 months. And Elliot?
I've never been here, Dr. Creon, sir.
Indeed.
I've never been in a principal's office my entire life. Never. Not even in grade school. I was very bookish as a kid.
Thank you, Elliot. We seem to have a problem here, don't we, boys?
Yes, sir, Dr. Creon, sir.
Eunice, please step forward and give your report.
Yes, sir, Dr. Creon, sir. This hall monitor observed the perpetrators entering school property on this day, moments prior to the second bell at 12:55 p.m. This hall monitor witnessed that each of the perpetrators was running and had his collar up, as if trying to hide something. Upon closer inspection, this hall monitor uncovered that both of the above said parties were wearing one earring each. After this hall monitor had uncovered this information, but before she could act on the situation, both perpetrators had quitted the scene.
I see.
Each of the perpetrators stands before you and continues to wear said earrings at this exact time of 14:03 p.m., Dr. Creonson.
I see. Eunice, will you please read from the student rulebook, section 7, subsection 4, paragraph 3G, bullet 9.
Boys will not wear any jewelry of any kind. This includes earrings.
Thank you, Eunice. Here at Thebes High, we place a very high importance on the rules, especially when it comes to the uniform. You understand this importance, don't you, boys?
Yes, sir, Dr. Creon, sir.
This is not something new I have implemented recently. I have always made my position on this matter quite clear, haven't I?
Yes, sir, Dr. Creon, sir.
I believe that rules are the foundation to healthy human beings. A lack of structure is where young minds fall through the cracks. We don't want anyone to fall through the cracks, do we, boys?
No, sir, Dr. Creon, sir.
Exactly.
We'll take them out.
We didn't mean to keep them.
It was just a dare.
Right, there. We didn't mean it.
Right.
We just wanted to see what they looked like.
You shouldn't have done it in the first place.
But Dr. Creon, I haven't done anything in 3 months.
Dr. Creon, I have to play basketball.
All rules must be followed, big or small. And when students break rules, big or small, they must be punished. Eunice, please step forward and place this verdict on the record. Paul Rex, you have spent your time at Thebes High sailing the enormous swells of dissension and disobedience. But enough is enough. From this moment forward, you may consider yourself expelled, banished from school property, never to set foot on the grounds of Thebes High ever again. Elliot Rex, you are a model student, a fine example of sportsmanship and scholastic achievement. I want a 1,000-word essay on the importance of the rules by Monday.
And?
That is all. I don't want to see you in my office ever again.
What?
Thanks, Dr. Creon.
He gets an essay and I get banished from school property?
That will be all.
But it was his idea. He convinced me to go.
That will be all.
What was with the speech? Big and small
You
and...
have half an hour to clean out your locker.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Yeah, tell me about it. I haven't done anything in 3 months. I haven't skipped any classes, I haven't tormented any freshmen, and I'm actually starting to get C's in all my classes. And this is what I get?
So you get expelled and Elliot gets an essay. Why?
Do I know?
Elliot is an honor student.
Elliot is a basketball star.
Elliot volunteers at the hospital after school.
Elliot is a great role model.
Elliot is the greatest person who ever lived.
Hey, what about Paul? What about Paul is?
Paul is, well, Paul is.
Forget it, just forget it.
Guys, this isn't a contest. Just because Paul's an essay.
Paul's in this what? Isn't this good? Isn't this smart? Isn't this athletic? Is that what you're gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say you're different, that's all.
Yeah, that makes me feel so much better.
Paul.
You know what? I'm out of here, and I'm glad. Glad I don't have to spend another minute in this stupid uniform. What's a uniform ever done for me anyway? I'm going back to D-minuses and tormenting geeks.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Dissension! Dissension!
I saw that, Paul Rex. I'm telling Dr. Creon.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your worst. Oh no.
Paul.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking.
Paul, wait.
Paul!
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Oh, man.
He's really upset.
I know.
You have to talk to Dr. Cremagnon.
Me?
Yes, it's not fair that you both did the same thing and he's the one getting expelled.
I said it was my idea, and Dr. Creon didn't want to listen.
So talk to him again.
I just told you he didn't want to listen.
So make him listen.
Agatha, if I get expelled, I'm not going to be able to play basketball.
That didn't stop you from doing it in the first place.
It was supposed to be a joke. We just wanted to. I didn't think he'd freak out on us.
He didn't freak out on you, he freaked out on Paul.
I know.
But as long as it's him and not you, you're fine with it.
You don't understand.
I think I do.
No, you don't. Is it my fault that Paul's always getting in trouble? Is it my fault that Dr. Creon didn't believe me when I said it was my idea?
It'll be your fault if you don't do anything about it.
What am I supposed to do? Dr. Creon's already made his mind up.
So change his mind.
I can't believe you're sticking up for Paul. He's never done anything but make your life a living hell.
He doesn't deserve to get the brunt of this.
You don't understand.
So you consider this whole thing fair?
Agatha.
No, let me get this straight. You take 2 hours, slap some words on a piece of paper, and you're off the hook. You think that's fair?
Look, Paul never fit in here anyway. This could be the best thing that ever happened to him.
Mom and Dad will probably see it exactly that way.
If you know what's good for you, you'll let things lie. This isn't your problem, Agatha. I got practice. See you at home.
Traitor!
Come hear our tale, come one and all. Take heed to our story, from the heights they did fall.
It's the harrowing tale of Elliot and Paul.
And their treacherous quest for earrings at the mall. They stood side by each brother's bow.
With their hands fiercely clenched and their hearts in their throats. With their breath coming quick, no time left to stall.
The brothers back squared their shoulders, striding brave through the mall.
Step by step, side by side, nary a glance left nor right.
Holding fast and with purpose, earlobes burning in the light. You go first, cried Elliot.
Nay, it's for you, roared Paul.
It was almost to the death, and by the food court at the mall.
They sweated, they hollered, they cursed, and they brayed.
They fought for the words. Do you want your ears pierced today? Holding fast to their vision, brothers stood proud and tall.
To face that competition in that fine suburban mall. Throwing himself to the chair, Paul's first to the gun.
Before he can blink, the deed quick has been done.
Elliot's next to the chair with a brave hero's smile. Without a wince he's complete, nary a fuss nor a trial.
Now, there's no turning back, for they must quit the mall, and the worst is yet to come in the hallowed school halls. In the hallowed school halls. In the hallowed school halls.
Dr. Creon,
Ah, yes, Agatha.
can I talk to you for a moment?
Of course, I always have time for you.
Alone?
Take these back to the office, please, Eunice.
Yes, sir, Dr. Creon, sir.
Agatha?
How's it going, Eunice?
Well, thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
I wanted to talk to you about Paul and Elliot.
A shocking situation.
Well,
I expected better from Elliot, but I believe he will be served well by his punishment.
that's what I wanted
And I was beginning, well, Paul is very much like your father. I attended Thebes High at the same time as he did, and he caused no end of trouble.
But I don't think
When I
that...
heard that 4 Rex children were to attend the school under my tutelage, well, I'll admit I had my doubts. But with you setting such a fine example, with Paul gone, with Elliot so dedicated to basketball, and with Irene under my watchful eye, I believe we shall have no more troubles. No more troubles indeed.
I've never caused you any troubles.
Of course not. You are without a doubt the most perfect student I have ever encountered in all my years in the field of education.
Why?
Why? You have to ask? Your work is always on time and exemplary. You are an example to your fellow students, and you understand the values and structures I am trying to build in the young lives under our charge.
You mean I follow the rules?
Oh, it's much more than that. Much more indeed. Now, my time is very limited. What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, what I was wondering was... I was wondering why Paul got expelled and Elliot didn't see us both...
Agatha! I'm shocked and surprised. I can't believe you would ask that question.
I think it's a fair question.
I assume you would know the answer.
I'm afraid I don't.
Paul is obviously a bad influence on Elliot.
Paul's been trying to change.
Yes, I've been keeping a close eye on Paul's progress. 3 months is not a long time, Agatha. Not long at all.
But he's trying.
He obviously wasn't trying hard enough.
But it was Elliot's idea.
I find that very hard to believe.
He told me so.
Agatha, if it indeed was Elliot's idea, I am most certain that Paul coerced him.
But how do you know that?
I know students. I know what they're capable of and what they're not capable of.
It's not fair. Paul and Elliot did the same thing. They should be treated equally. They should have both been expelled, or they should have both been let go. You cannot play favorites like that.
I'm going to forget for a moment that you spoke to me in that tone of voice. I understand that you're speaking from a point of passion, as you always do. But this isn't one of your speeches. This is real life.
I know that.
And I must admit, I'm quite surprised that you're sticking up for Paul. It's been my observation that he's caused you a great deal of embarrassment.
He doesn't embarrass me.
Hey guys, look at these baby pictures of Agatha. She looks just like a sumo wrestler.
Maybe he's embarrassed me a little, but it was just that one time.
Hey Agatha, how'd your date with Harry go last night? Did you get a kiss? Mwah, 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 mwah.
It's nothing I couldn't handle.
Harry and Agatha sitting in a tree.
KISSING.
He is a bad influence, and I will not put up with his presence here any longer.
It's still not fair. Not fair at all.
My dear, clearly you don't understand the intricacies of this situation.
But
I understand your intentions are well-meaning, but this is the way it has to be. It's for their good, it's for the good of the school, and it's for your good too.
But
the discussion is closed. Now you better hurry along, or you'll be late for class. I know what's right, Agatha. I know what's good. I know better than you. I'm an adult. You're just going to have to trust me on this one. I have your best interests at heart.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You just want to have to trust me.
I just can't believe this.
I know what's right.
I know it's right too.
I know what's good.
Paul isn't a bad person, even if he does harm me.
I know better than you. I'm an adult.
Well,
You're just going to have to trust me.
he's breaking his own rules.
Trust me.
He's breaking his own rules.
Trust me.
His own rules. Ugh!
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Agatha thinks, Agatha blinks.
Leave me alone.
What will you do? The day's almost done. The battle's just begun. Long is the line of those who have gone against Dr. Creon. One by one they fall, well meaning and brave-hearted all. But no one wins Cro-Magnon's game. For every fight, the outcome's the same.
Do you really think you'll have a chance?
Against Cro-Magnon?
I don't know.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. Let Paul take the blame.
I can't.
You'll be sorry.
You'll end up underwater or with the short end of the stick. You'll end up deep in...
Irene!
Oh, hi, Agatha.
I have to talk to you for a minute.
Okay, see you later, guys. That's all right. I wasn't doing anything important. Drag me wherever.
Did you hear about Paul and Elliot?
Yeah, that really sucks.
It more than sucks, Irene. It's completely unfair.
Paul's been in trouble before. He should be used to it.
It shouldn't matter that Paul's been in trouble more times than Elliot.
I mean, I don't know. Just Paul's,
Excuse me?
you know.
I can't believe you.
I mean, if you're going to get expelled, it shouldn't be for something stupid. It should be for something really bad, something really despicable, like cheating or stealing or putting someone down in the hole.
Irene, that is not the point!
Well, excuse me. Sorry for breathing.
Paul and Elliot did the exact same thing. They should be treated equally, and it shouldn't matter that Paul's been in trouble more times than Elliot.
But Elliot plays basketball. If he gets expelled, he won't be able to.
So what?
So what? If he gets expelled, the championship is going to crumble. They need him. The team needs him.
And what about Paul?
Paul doesn't play basketball.
Irene, this is really important.
Why does Paul have to play basketball? I mean, he couldn't really play if he tried. He isn't exactly the fittest person in the world. Personally, I think it's all the French fries that he eats. It's completely disgusting.
We have to help Paul, and it has nothing to do with basketball.
Define help.
I don't know. I want to do something. Someone has to show Cro-Magnon that he can't break his own rules. He just can't.
You're going to go against Dr. Creon?
I don't know. Maybe. Yes. Yes, I am.
I'm so out of here. Have a nice night.
Wait a second.
Have you thought about this? Like, actually thought?
I'm working on my feet here, Irene. I don't know what I'm thinking.
You'll probably get expelled too. You do realize that, right? Dr. Creon will toss you out of here like yesterday's trash.
I'm not afraid of him.
won't that like completely ruin your chances of getting that scholarship you've been drooling over for 4 years?
I never thought of that.
Well,
Yeah, I guess they won't give it to me if I get expelled.
and it doesn't bother you that you're ruining your entire life?
It's not my entire life.
Are you completely out of your mind?
Are you with me?
Are you nuts?
Someone has to help Paul. Someone has to show Commander that he can't do this. Like I said, he can't bring his own rules.
But they're so disgusting. Why would I want to help them?
They're your brothers.
They're pigs. I like have trouble keeping my lunch down just thinking about
But-
it. But nothing. I have to get back to my friends.
It doesn't matter anyway. I don't want your help.
I'm not going to tell anyone about this. Rumors spread like too fast around here.
Go ahead, say what you like. Tell the whole world. If you keep this a secret, it's like having you on my side.
I can't believe you're being so stupid, Aggie. You'll like be finished before you begin.
I knew you wouldn't, like, help.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Agatha thinks, Agatha blinks. The day's almost done. The battle's just begun. Do you really think you have a chance?
You'll get in trouble.
You'll lose your scholarship.
Lose your scholarship.
What am I thinking? Irene's right. I can't go up against Dr. Creon. I have to think of the big picture. Elliot's right. Paul does get in trouble all the time. He does make my life a living hell. I have to leave well enough alone. I should let the chips fall where they may. I should let the sleeping dogs lie. I should,
What are you going to do?
I guess I gotta make a stand.
Take a stand?
Harry,
Sorry, Aggie, I can't talk right now. I'm up to my elbows in preparing for the seminar.
you've been preparing all week.
I know. I keep forgetting things.
All you have to do is throw away your papers, go in there, and say what's on your mind. What? You'll be fine.
Not in a million years could I do that.
Why not? I do it all the time.
Oh, I'm not like you, Aggie. I keep forgetting things. I mean, Jello is in my head. That's what makes you I don't know. That's what makes you a good student president.
I have Jello in my head.
No, I meant you know how to ride the troop, so to speak.
I do.
Yeah. You always know what to say and just how to say it.
I do.
You know you do. I mean, nobody wanted to fundraise for the soup kitchen until you started talking about it. Nobody could have got football players to fundraise for the senior zone. You talk, and people do things. I'm sorry. Can we talk later?
Sure.
Maybe I need index cards.
I have some in my book bag.
Thanks. You're the best.
Oh. You should go. Bye. Harry's right. I know what to say and how to say it. I talk. People do. But what do? I don't do anything. If I talk about this and walk away, it makes me just as bad as the rest of them.
What are you going to do?
I guess I really am on my own now.
What are you going to do?
Something, somehow, someone has to take a stand.
Take a stand?
I guess.
Take a stand?
Yes.
But what about Cro-Magnon?
What about him?
He's out for blood.
So?
He's on the warpath.
So what?
Possible expulsion. Expulsion. Expulsion.
You know what? I don't care. I don't care!
She doesn't care!
What a great feeling. It's like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I don't care!
She doesn't care!
I'm gonna go for it.
She's gonna go for it!
I'm gonna fight no matter what the consequence.
Good for you!
Good for me.
Take a stand!
Take a stand!
Agatha! Agatha! Agatha!
I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah!
I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah, yeah!
I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Who's with me? Who's with me? Who is with me? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Are you all afraid? Is
No,
that
of
it?
course not.
Then who is with me? Shut up! Shut up.
But you don't want to head, Agatha. It's a very important thing to do.
We're behind you every step of the way.
We're behind you 100%. We believe in what you're doing.
You're number one. Absolutely.
I have two choices. Either I do it or I don't. Either I stand up for what I believe in or I don't. Either I follow the rules or I don't. Either I do what's expected of me or I don't. Either I worry about my future, my scholarship, and my reputation, or I don't. Or I don't. I can do this. I can do this. It's the right thing to do, and so, but what happens if I get expelled? If I get expelled, I won't be able to. Stop it, stop it. You can't think about that. Okay. It's the right thing to do. I have to stand up for Paul. No matter what the consequence. No matter what happens. Here I come, Dr. Creon. Ready or not.
School, locker, books, yawn, sit down, do work, bell rings, sit down, yawn, walk to class, sit down, do work, bell rings, yawn, go home, walk, 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 do it all over again.
Thank you all for joining me. I am overjoyed to see so many faces. Each year our numbers grow and grow for the annual orientation meeting. This shows me that Thebes High has something exceptional to offer. I believe that rules build strong spines. The youths of Thebes High will be able to handle any situation thrown at them in future years. They may find the place strict now, but in time they will be glad for what they have learned. Yes, we have an excellent reputation in the quality of our academics, but students need more than academics. They need discipline. Our staff works very hard to make sure that the rules are enforced.
Walk, 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 into school, locker, books, yawn, sit down, do work, bell rings.
Some criticism was voiced when I reinstated the uniform at Thebes High. I believe that uniforms are an essential part of learning. They create equality. Here, all students are treated equally. They treat each other equally. It's an important step in becoming an adult. I can see you nodding your heads. I can see that you agree. If this is the type of education that you want for your child, then Thebes High is the place.
Walk, 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 get to school, locker, books, yawn, sit down, do work, bell rings.
Hey! Hey! No running in the halls.
Irene, have you seen Agatha?
No,
Are you sure?
she left before breakfast.
Walk, walk, walk.
Elliot, have you seen Agatha? She was supposed to meet you this morning.
I don't care if I ever see her again.
Walk, walk.
Are you sure? Or why?
She raised a big stink at home. I didn't get expelled, but I got grounded for online. Oh well.
Walk, walk, into school, locker, books, yawn, sit down, do work, bell rings.
Where is she?
She what? Are
deeds been done, who's lost before they've won, who fell from the tower in their final hour by the dying light of the sun. Who is it?
Who is it? Did they work alone?
In pairs? In threes? A pack of wolves? A gang of thieves?
A mob? A crush?
A crowd?
A throng?
Three deeds been done, who's lost before they've won, who fell from the tower in their final hour by the dying light of the sun.
She what? Are you sure? Bring her to me.
Dirty deeds been done, who's lost before they've won, who fell from the tower in their final hour by the dying light of the sun.
Hey, you'll never.
What?
You'll never.
What?
You'll never guess what I just saw.
What?
Ga.
What is it?
What?
What?
Agatha.
Agatha!
Agatha what?
Agatha where?
Agatha how?
Agatha Rex is wearing a hat inside school.
I'm ruined! Ruined!
What is she doing?
This can't be true.
Rex.
She can't do something like that.
She's too good.
Agatha
Rex.
Not her.
Not ever. Agatha Rex. Agatha Rex. Agatha Rex.
She's the one who urges us to stand up tall.
She's the one who urges us to volunteer. Raise money.
Agatha Rex.
I can't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Agatha
Rex.
Student Rule Book, page 217, section 98, subsection 2, appendix 3G, paragraph 44. Hats of any kind are strictly forbidden and not to be worn on school property.
Stop this nonsense! Now go back to class. Everything that is right in the world is wrong. Everything that is wrong in the world must be right. Everything is upside down and inside out. The sun comes up at midnight and sets in the middle of the afternoon. We can feel that from this moment, everything has changed. Our lives will never be the same again. Everything that is right in the world is wrong. Everything that is wrong in the world must be right.
She can't go on a limb.
I never thought she'd do it.
Did you?
Did you?
I never thought she'd do it.
I never thought she'd do it. Everything that is right in the world is wrong. Everything that is wrong in the world is...
Sit! You wait here until Dr. Creon is ready to see you.
Okay. Hi. How are you guys? What you doing? I'm waiting for Dr. Creon. Hi, Mr. Nixon. How are you? Good. Hey. Do you always do this? You two do it well.
Look, if you took your hat off now, you might only get away with a warning.
You need. No thanks.
Suit yourself.
Don't let them know. Don't let them see. Be the good girl you always had to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Oh my gosh, is there a rule about singing? I must have forgotten. You see, the rule book is so very heavy. It's really hard to carry around. I promise, I won't ever do it again.
I don't think you understand the severity of the situation. This is a very serious situation. Very serious.
Very, very serious. Very, very, very.
Thank you. Thank you.
We haven't talked in some time, have we?
What?
We used to talk. We used to have some pretty great conversations. You must remember, don't you?
I have no recollection of that time.
Really? It's too bad. I have some pretty great memories of that time. Still, we did lead some of the most legendary food fights in the history of the school. You have to remember that.
I guess we run in different circles these days.
I guess.
Food fights?
Big food fights. Jello wars. Pudding platoons.
Pudding?
Pudding!
Thank you, Joanne. You can go back to class.
Do you know where you're headed next year?
No.
Me either. My mom wants me to go to Vassar, but that's just because she went there, which is a good reason, I guess. And I don't want to not go there because she did, but still.
I think you should sit still and not talk.
Okay. Do you ever think about breaking the rules?
What are you talking about?
Rules. Do you ever think about not following them, moving in the opposite direction, breaking them?
Agatha. He is right through that door.
What? I didn't ask you to do anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
That's right.
But do you ever?
Never.
Never?
No.
No desires to throw Jello around the cafeteria?
No.
No impulses to untie a shirt or slouch a sock?
No.
Why not? There's a certain power about it, you know. Thinking about breaking the rules. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking either, you know. It's just a bunch of ideas floating around in my head. I've been thinking about the uniform thing. I mean, I agree with the theory, but does it really put everyone on an even keel?
You should really stop talking now.
Sometimes you have to think about what you're thinking. You have to take what you're thinking very seriously. Sometimes you have to act on what you're thinking, and there's nothing wrong with that either.
I haven't the slightest
That
idea.
makes me think about my own actions. What am I doing? Am I failing school? Am I cheating on a test? Am I breaking windows? Am I hurting anyone? Am I torturing small animals? None of the above. Nobody does that around here. And that got me thinking even more.
Okay, so you want people to torture small animals.
And all I'm doing is wearing a hat. Why is it that I can get into just as much trouble for wearing a hat as I could for torturing small animals? What does that mean?
Rules are rules for a reason. The uniform is set.
For a reason. I suppose, but I've been thinking lately and I don't like these rules anymore.
Those are very dangerous thoughts. Make your report, please, Eunice.
Yes, sir, Dr. Creon, sir. My assistant hall monitor, Joanne, witnessed the application and prepared for me the following report.
I saw the perpetrator step into school property at 8:12 a.m. wearing said baseball cap. Although said perpetrator has never transgressed the rules as long as I've been on patrol, I did not allow this to prevent me from doing my job to the best of my ability. Said perpetrator progressed from school property and entered the main building still wearing the aforementioned baseball cap. I moved swiftly behind, observing her every move. I do not believe she was aware of my presence. The perpetrator arrived at her locker, and at this time it was clear to this assistant hall monitor that she, the aforementioned perpetrator, did not intend to remove the illegal object from her head. It was then I decided to intercept, confront, and defuse the situation. According to Section 99, Subsection 2, Appendix 3G, Paragraph 44, hats of any kind are strictly forbidden and not to be worn on school property. You must remove your cap. Remove your cap. I repeat, remove your cap. You have been given sufficient warning. You will be asked one more time, and then prepare yourself to be the recipient of dire consequences. Remove your cap.
The bottom line being, Agatha did not remove the cap.
No, sir, Dr. Crayon, sir. Joanne reported the incident to me, and that's when I came to report it to you.
I see.
When we returned to the area to retrieve Agatha, the perpetrator, she appears to be waiting for us. She came with no question or comment, Dr. Crayon, sir.
Thank you, Eunice. Agatha, there are no ball caps in school.
I know that.
You know the rules.
Yes.
And yet you defy them.
Yes.
No denials or excuses.
There is nothing to deny or excuse. The cap is on my head. How can I deny that?
Then why are you wearing it?
I felt that the status of my hair didn't conform to the uniform, and I had to cover it up.
Agatha, remove the cap.
First of all, I'd like to talk to you about Paul and Elliot.
That matter is settled. There's nothing left to discuss.
There is plenty to discuss.
You are in no position to bargain. Remove your cap.
I think it's unfair.
Remove the cap. If you do so immediately, you will only receive a week of detention.
A week of detention because I'm wearing a cap? Aren't you going to expel me?
This is not a game. You will do as you're told, and you will do it immediately.
All right. I understand this very big situation. You want me to remove my cap?
Immediately.
Whatever you say. Are you kidding me? Are you trying to get expelled?
Thank you, Eunice. You may return to class. I need to speak to the student council president privately.
What happened? What happened?
Agatha Rex dyed her hair green.
Agatha Rex dyed her hair green?
Agatha Rex dyed her hair green?
Agatha, what is the meaning of this?
I felt like a change.
Agatha,
I wanted to show my school spirit by dyeing my hair to one of the school colors.
this is a deliberate transgression of the rules.
Yes, it is.
I've never seen this side of you before, Agatha.
I know the consequences of my decision. I will stand by my decision, and you may deal with me as swiftly and severely as possible.
If you're trying to turn yourself into a martyr, you'll fail before you begin. You're the student council president. You should be setting an example for your fellow students. You should be who they want to imitate. You're letting them down, Agatha.
I don't see it that way. I am standing up for my brother when no one else will.
No school would accept Paul with an expulsion on his record.
Nor will they accept me.
Agatha, what has Paul ever done for you? Are you really going to throw your life away just to make this point?
Dr. Creon, it's hair, a hat, and a pair of earrings. You are the one who is obsessed with making a point.
This is over. I will not have my school overturned by this. You have two choices, Agatha. You can return to school tomorrow, and you have every day of your life, with your hair returned to a natural color, and your attitude returned to its normal state, or you can face the same fate as your brother. Expulsion. I leave you to decide.
Long is the line of those who have gone to cross Dr. Creon, who have dared to stand up to his rule. Long is the list, tattered and torn, of those who have done battle. In every case, each student is left with only scars and wounds as a memory of the meeting. Long is the line of those who have dared to cross Dr. Creon. Long is the list, tattered and torn, of those who have done battle.
Here are the tales of 3 brave souls. Here are the stories of 3 war-torn heroes, long lost to the battlefield known as Cro-Magnon.
Stories are all that remain.
Of iron
Stories are all that remain.
I want to know why there aren't more girls' sports at this school. The administration keeps saying it's because there isn't enough money. But if there isn't enough money, then how come the boys' basketball team got new uniforms this year? Their old uniforms didn't need replacing, did they, Dr. Creon? That's only a feeble excuse. Come with me. Join me. Together we can fight the administration and win one for the school.
What will be her dreadful fate when the trumpet sounds the call? For those who stand against the state must first learn how to fall.
I never give feeble excuses. I see that your grades have dropped 0.25%. This is obviously the start of some downward spiral, something we cannot accept here at Thebes High.
Stories are all that remain.
I want to know, why do we have to wear uniforms? What do they prove? What do they really say about us? It's unconstitutional, it's expensive. How does me dressing the same as everybody else make me a better individual? Come with me, join me, together we can fight the administration and win one for the school.
What will be her dreadful fate when the trumpet sounds the call? For those who stand against the state must first learn how to fall.
You have two choices, and two choices only. Wear the uniform or leave the school. There will be no other discussions or options.
Stories are all that remain.
The food at the school is uneatable, and I want to know why there are more vegetarian choices on the menu. Why are there only French fries? Why should I have to gain 30 pounds just because I choose not to eat meat? I want better, healthier choices. I want a better lunch menu. Come with me. Join me. Together we can fight the administration and win one for the school.
What will be her dreadful fate when the trumpet sounds the call? For those who stand against the state must first learn how to fall.
You foolish girl. I make the decisions around here, not you.
Stories are all that remain. One by one they fall, well-meaning and brave-hearted all. But no one wins Cro-Magnon's game. For every fight, the outcome's the same.
It must be easy for you to sit there and tell stories. When will you write a story of your own? Will any of you stand behind me?
Possible expulsion, expulsion, expulsion. Swift and severe, severe, severe.
Agatha, psst.
What are you doing here?
Holy crap, what'd you do to your hair?
I was looking for something dramatic. What are you doing here?
I'm here to break you out. Come on.
Paul, I can't just leave.
Why not?
I can't just run away.
Yes, you can. You don't want to fish behind him again? Not like this. Come on.
No.
Look, I'll even drive you to the mall. You can get your hair dyed back to its normal
You want me
color.
to dye it back? Why? Why?
You can't lose your scholarship. Not over me.
Why not over you?
Not worth it.
Paul,
I mean, if you want to put up a fight about uniforms and rules, and who makes the rules, that's fine, but you shouldn't do it because of me.
don't talk like that.
Elliot should play basketball and go to some great school.
Don't talk like that.
Shh! I think someone's coming. Look, I'll be in the parking lot. Climb out the window, and I'll drive you to the mall. I just can't wait for long, okay?
Wait.
Change your hair back, Agatha. You can't win.
Who says I can't win?
Agatha, psst.
Harry?
What have you done to your hair?
Didn't you hear? I thought it was over school.
I had to see for myself.
You better get out of here. You're gonna get in trouble.
What are you doing?
I think I'm trying to get expelled.
What about your scholarship?
Why does everyone keep bringing that up?
Because it's important to you.
Well, I can't think about that right now, okay? I'm too busy. My head is full up.
Do you even believe in what you're okay.
What will he do? What will he do?
Harry?
What will he do? What will he do?
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I tried to, Harry, but you were too worried about your seminar and...
Well, when you make up your mind, you sure do it all the way.
I'm not so sure of that.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's no shame in getting cold feet, you know.
I'm not getting cold feet. I'm not getting cold feet. Someone's coming. Hi.
Where?
I don't know, just hi.
We have been sent to advise you that Dr. Creon will be returning shortly to receive your final decision on the situation. Have you changed your mind?
No, I haven't.
Agatha, why not?
Unique. You're not supposed to converse with the perpetrator.
Right? Be prepared to face the consequences for your actions.
Thank you, Eunice.
Left, 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 right, left, left, left.
Harry,
Right here. I think you're in trouble, Aggie.
I can't hear about my troubles right now. Like I said, I'm too busy and I don't know. I need someone to stand by me. I need you to stand by me.
I'm going to talk to my dad.
Voluntarily?
Yeah, maybe he'll listen to me.
Harry, I can't send you into the lion's den.
No, I'm going to do it.
What are you going to say?
I don't know. I'll make it up.
Harry, make it up?
Yeah, right on the spot.
Good luck.
I might never come back, you know.
Get out of here.
What will be her dreadful fate when the trumpet sounds the call? For those who stand against the state must first learn how to fall.
I can't expel my #1 student, the student council president.
No deviation from the uniform is allowed.
The senior class valedictorian.
Rules are rules, aren't they?
What would it look like?
What are you going to do?
I can't show weakness.
What are you going to do?
I have to be strong.
What will you do?
I've never been this indecisive before. What is it about this girl that's so different from any other who's challenged me?
Swift and severe, swift and severe, swift and severe.
Dad?
Oh, yes, Harry.
I've been thinking about Agatha. Do you have a second to talk?
Actually, now's not a very good time.
Would you say I'm sensible?
What?
That I'm sensible. That I have a good head on my shoulders.
I think you've been raised to be very sensible.
I've been wondering if there was another side to the story.
What other side? To what story?
Well, sometimes it's not easy being the principal's son. Sometimes people don't like to talk to you because they think that they'll tell me something and I'll tell you. They think I'll tell. But on the other hand, sometimes people do tell me things. People tell me things that you wouldn't find out because, well, you scare people. They don't like to complain to you.
Is that so?
Yes. Like I said, I've been thinking about Agatha.
And?
Well, she's the most important girl and the most popular girl in school. For all the right reasons. She's smart, she believes in what she does, and people respect her for that. They also want to stand up with her just because she stood up for her brothers, but for some reason, they think that they shouldn't. Come on, you're a smart, intelligent man. Don't be afraid to change what you've done. Change your mind. Don't think that your way is the only way. It will do the world a whole lot of good, to see that you can be so rigid in your views. It's also good to see that you can be open-minded.
Wow, that was some speech.
Are you finished?
There's nothing left to say.
Good, then you can go.
But Dad,
You have no idea what it's like to be in my position.
the whole school thinks you're wrong.
Should I listen to every will of the school? Should I bend my will to theirs?
I didn't say that.
You disappoint me, Harry. I thought I knew you better.
If you expel her, I'll never forgive you. I have no respect for you again.
You speak from your heart and not from your head. In a few days, you'll see that I was right.
If you expel her, you have to expel me too.
Harry, you haven't done anything wrong.
Then I'll expel myself.
You can't do that.
Then I'll quit. I'll
Harry.
go off into another school.
Harry.
I will.
Harry!
If only we could talk like that. If only we weren't afraid.
Could we do it? Could we do it? You could do it, you know.
Possible expulsion. Expulsion.
Dr. Crean,
What is it, Eunice? What is it?
this very issue that PTA here, you told me to tell you.
Fine. Bring her to me. Well, what is it now?
It's about Agatha.
Eunice, not you two.
It's just that I've done something.
Didn't I give you something to do?
Sir, Dr. Crean, sir.
Parent-teacher association.
Foundation. Formation.
Organization.
At last, the PTA.
Conversation. Complication.
Desolation.
Resignation. Why won't he come up here and expel me already?
Information.
Frustration. Confirmation.
Obligation.
Association. 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 The PTA. The PTA.
Dr. Crean, this works.
Thank you, Eunice. You may return to class.
Hello, Dr. John.
Terry, hello.
I've just come from the board.
Do you bring good news? Are the parents going to back my decision?
Do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
I've always listened to what you have to say.
True. We knew you've done wonders. When you first came here, we were wary of your motives. Personally, I didn't see how putting the students in uniform would help their grades.
I always have the school's best interest at heart.
We see that now. As I said, you've done wonders. The grades are up, and the problem incidents are down. The students even seem to like wearing the uniforms. I never imagined that my Pamela would voluntarily wear a uniform. It's quite remarkable.
Then we are together on this. Good news, good news.
Not quite, Dr. Creon. Don't you think this current situation seems to have gotten out of hand?
I do not.
I've been fielding calls from parents all day long.
What's the principal doing? He can't expel the senior class president.
Surely this isn't the work of Agatha Rex. Surely this is unconstitutional.
I mean, Agatha Rex babysits my children. She does a wonderful job.
What has the girl done wrong?
Isn't there something answer? Do you have something else against it?
Agatha Rex is a cherished girl in this town. She puts her mind to
She
do
has
something.
put her mind to breaking the rules. She has put her mind to stand beside others who have broken the rules.
You want to expel two students from the same family.
One of them is a known troublemaker.
What did he do to earn his expulsion?
Excuse me.
What did he do to earn
No,
his
no,
expulsion?
no! This is not the way this works. You let me run the school the way that I want to run it, and in return you will receive some of the best-mannered, straight-A students in the county. Have I achieved this?
You have a spotless record.
There, you see?
Until now.
What is that supposed to mean?
She dyed her hair, Dr. Grant. I'm not sure that you can just...
I will hear no more of this.
There's
The
a simple
PTA.
solution here.
Good day to you.
Won't you listen to me for
Good
one moment?
day.
I'm trying to get you to listen to reason.
You are trying my patience. I have work to do.
You are making a big mistake.
Do you realize who you're talking to?
wonderful school, Dr. Creon. I hope you don't bring it down.
You have no right to say that to me. You have no business in the affairs of this school. I am the principal here. I run the school the way that I want to run it, and I will continue to do so. No one will stand in my way. Do you hear me? No one.
I have the parents on my side, Dr. Creon. You should listen to what I have to say.
I will listen to no one but myself. Eunice! Miss Barrios is leaving. Show her out.
You're making a big mistake.
What are you staring at?
Nothing.
Everyone is against me. Harry, the PTA.
What are you going to do?
If I expel her, will my whole world come crashing down? Everything I worked for, everything I dreamed of, will it all be ended over this? Rules are rules.
What are you going to do?
Rules are rules.
Did you get it?
Right here.
This is gonna be sweet.
We'll show Command a thing or two about rules.
We'll show him who's the boss around here.
Ready?
You go first.
We'll go together. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
What are you doing?
We're breaking the rules.
Not like this. You can't do this.
You're the one who said rules shouldn't be followed.
No.
You're the one who said we should stand up for what we believe in.
And we believe that rules suck!
Yeah! Rules suck!
We believe in breaking the rules.
Break the rules! Break the rules! Break the rules! Break the rules! This is not what I intended. I did not intend for my actions to cause riots and vandalism, and if you think that they did, then I haven't done anything at all. The way I look doesn't reflect my ability to do good things. 2 boys wore earrings. That's all I did. I changed the color of my hair, but I didn't try and wreck school property. Don't you see there's a difference? If none of you saw what I was trying to do, then I haven't done anything at all.
What do you have to say for yourselves?
Dr. Creon, everything will go back to the way it was tomorrow. I'll dye my hair back and take detention.
I'm very glad to hear that. You've made the right decision. Now the rest of you get back to class. We've had enough excitement for one day.
Wait!
My name is Irene Rex, and the way I look doesn't, reflect my ability to be a good student.
Irene?
My name is Harry Creon, and the way I look does not reflect my ability to succeed as a student.
My name is Elliot Rex. I knew that Paul would get into more trouble than me. Rules aren't rules for everyone.
My name is Eunice, not Eunice.
Eunice?
Yes! Stand up for what you believe.
My name is Rhea.
My name is Helen.
Penelope.
Diana!
Danny.
Thank you. Thank you all. Dr. Creon, I've changed my mind.
Agatha, I think I need to speak with you in private.
Anything you can say to Agatha, you can say to us.
Yeah!
Must I remind you who the principal of this school is? I have always believed that school should be about more than books. Students need to be formed into young adults because that's the one thing that no one teaches.
And this is the way to be an adult.
I don't want this school to be torn apart.
Nor do I.
Would we be here if I had expelled Elliot too?
I don't know, Dr. Creon. I know what is happening here and now.
Here and now. What to do about here and now?
What will he do? What will he do?
I believe what we have here is a draw. I was wrong not to expel Elliot. I was wrong not to let Paul go.
equal time for equal crime.
Earrings aren't a crime, Dr. Creon.
Perhaps, perhaps not. But what about you, Agatha?
I really do prefer my hair brown instead of green.
I'm very glad to hear that.
However, I think that we probably need to change this rule book. Maybe all these rules aren't so necessary? What do you say? Meet in your office Monday morning?
No one has ever made changes to the rule book ever before.
Monday morning?
Monday morning. Excuse me! This is still a school, not a zoo. See to it that they don't trample the ties, will you, Agatha?
Yes, sir. I did it! You did it! I did it!
I'm so proud of you.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Chris.
And you. Just don't get used to it, okay?
Like, okay.
Thieves high, standing tall and proud. Our banners raised up to the sky by passing every cloud. Thieves high, the mighty green and gray. Our voices one united cry, our teams will win the day. Thieves high, touch the sky, thieves high, go thieves!
Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'd like to thank everybody who was involved in this show. I'd like to thank the crew, the cast. You guys were awesome. I'd like to thank my assistant director Gonzalo, stage manager Eric. I'd like to thank everybody up there in the light booth. You were awesome. I'd especially like to thank Mr. Pilcher. He's out there in the hallway. He was so much help getting this together. He's an amazing teacher, amazing advisor. And if that's it.